Your boy is tired today, man. I did not sleep very good last night. Get on the thing, but the day still starts, and you can't control that. That is a humongous gas line. My gosh, she's girthy. Goodness gracious. That thing can move a lot of gas. I ain't been on this roof yet. Got a walk-in freezer sitting at 20. They don't like that. So, I'm gonna get up here. Yeah, I already walked into the freezer. And the first thing I'm gonna check is, I'm too fat to fit through here. Come on. Okay. First thing I'm gonna check, inside. Look, a flower. You don't see that every day on a roof. Anyway, inside is we're gonna check the evaporator, make sure there's no ice on it, make sure the fans are blowing the right way, blah 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 blah. I done did that. All right, it's all looking good. Hey, look, I accidentally brought my sun hat, and what's hilarious about that is there ain't no sun right now, so that's great. All right, I feel this thing blowing some heat. One thing I did not check inside, which I probably should have, is going to be the thermostat. You know, is the thing actually well, it's obviously running right now, so we got to get some gauges on this thing. There's a spider web right there, and I'm not a spider fan, so there's not any other way to get into this thing. It's gonna have to wake up the spider. Sorry, guy. It's a beautiful web you made. Okay? As I say right before I destroy it. Alright, we'll get some gauges on this thing. Before we do that, I haven't been up here before. Let's walk around and see what's going on. Cancer! Okay. This is a humongous old Linux, man, and I bet you it's still running like a freaking beast. Let's see what we got in here. Should have three compressors, I would assume. There's 1, 2, and 3, just like I thought. Got a spare flame sensor / igniter there. You know, it's good to have spares, which doesn't really matter, because if you look over here, we're not doing stuff with these things. In other words, this unit's not gonna heat because it ain't got the things to make the sparks happen, to make the gas, you know, do the thing. So that's great. That's cool. I'll be here in the wintertime. Make sure and chime y'all in on that one. Be a I told you so moment. Yeah, these Linux, man, they can last a long time. I'm a fan of the Linux. I like them. That's nice and quiet and running. That's not running, but might be a dish pit. Who knows? That's blowing out some heat right there. $100 says this guy ain't doing nothing. I would have got me $100. There's another old Linux. Oh, she just came out of nowhere. This looks like maybe a 10-ton. Yep, that's a 10-ton. Should have 2 compressors in this thing. There they are. That one's been switched on. It's been running recently. Lines are still nice and cold. Nice and sweaty. The way we like our ACs, but not the way we like us. 2 old ice machine condensers. They just never yanked them off the roof, but they've been deleted on. Here's a fairly new train. Okay. Well, I don't have anything to say about that. There's not a whole lot of trash up here. Oh, just as soon as I say that. Some old filters over here, and then what do we have? Some lazy bum replaced squirrel cage and blower, and just thought, I'll just lug it over here instead of throw it over the side of the building and let it land in the grass and then throw it in the trash. Stop leaving your trash on the dang bar roofs, okay? I could say that till I'm blue in the face. It's still gonna happen. I can't change that. I can't change that. That probably used to be a box for a transformer for neons, I would assume. Maybe old lighting that they don't use anymore. I don't know. Yeah, they get the makeup air units running, their kitchens will be a lot cooler. All right, what was I doing? Why am I here? I was doing the walk, yeah, the thing over here. All right. All right, let's see what we got. Yep. Oh, that is some kind of nasty. All right, one thing that I always like to do when I get to a roof is go to this defrost timer, and I want to put a mark on it, and I want to make sure that it's moving. So we'll check that in about 15 minutes. Where's sprinkling right now? I don't think I like that. Who did I get a message from? I don't know if that's ordered or not. Got me. All right, some of these older condensers, you got to leave the lid on, or it's not gonna blow heat off. This one's not one of those, so we can take this lid off. I'll tell you what I meant by that. Some of them don't have this shroud right here, and it'll just suck air from the top and through, and it's not a good thing. I can tell you the coil's dirty, so I'm gonna have to get a, you know, I can't have my stuff getting wet. Why? I waited in the truck for the rain to stop, and then the rain unstopped, and that means it started back up. Can't get my stuff wet. Tools get rusty in about 4.2 seconds. Luckily, I've got some refuge for my tools, and I'm gonna go get some refuge for me. Let this little rain pass. You know what? Not yet. Let me try to dig into this thing real quick and see what I see. It's likely R22, but there's also likely not a data tag. Oh, there is a data tag. Let's see here. Fan, blah, blah, blah. Compressor, blah, blah, blah. 404. Okay, okay. I'm slightly impressed. I'll be even more impressed if I could actually find a way to get to the suction port. See, these fill piece smons, they ain't waterproof, people. I know that because I almost screwed some up one time. How am I going to get in there without dying? Ugh. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh yeah, we're low on charge. There is no doubt. I'm running negative 35 degrees on the evap. There's no ice on the coil. So what do I do right now while it's raining? I'm not gonna ruin my stuff. It's obviously gonna need some refrigerant. Got a high side port right here. Let me go ahead and get on that now. Somebody put that crap on so freaking tight. That used to be a bird. That's gross. All right. Hip. Okay, I'm gonna get the thing. I need some channies. Pull off that. Oh, something just popped on. That front kitchen AC just started rolling. That motor is going to go bad here in about a month. You can predict these things a little bit out. Well, the rain stopped. So many clouds. I'm okay. I will take it. We haven't had much rain lately, so this is a blessing. And I was terrified I was going to have to water my yard. I already spent enough money on water as it is, with 72 billion kids showering and all the other stuff. Washing clothes, my goodness, so much washing clothes. All right, yeah, we way low on the charge. I got some 404 in the truck. I'm about to throw in this thing, and that should be it. Oddly enough, this freezer is running 20 degrees. I don't know how, but I'm also gonna get me a water hose, and I'm gonna clean this coil. So how do I know the coil needs to be cleaned? Well, if you look at it from the backside, don't be dirty, okay? If you look at it from this side, you should be able to see daylight on the other side. You should be able to see through it. Even if you can only see through it in bits and pieces, hey, it's not restricted. It may be dirty, but it's not restricted. This guy, I can't see jack through this corner. So you go to the front side and you're like, whoa, it's not dirty, it looks fine. Hey, it sucks the stuff in here, people. And it gets stuck inside. It's compacted inside there. So we're gonna do a wash. And while I got the hose up here, I'm gonna go through that much trouble. I'm gonna wash this guy too. That one's new. Probably not worried about this one. It's got a micro channel and I can see straight through that thing. So these two guys probably haven't been washing forever. So I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna triple check the evaporator and make sure the front side's not frozen. I'll cue y'all in on that one. We'll take a look at the evap. And I'll be right back. Definitely feels cold to me, but I don't see some frost. There is no solid ice. So yeah, there is. So the water hose is going to go in here first, but it's very little bit of ice. It's not much at all. And there's nothing on the back. The back is clean. So we're going to throw it. Now, I'm going to turn it off and bring that hose in here. You got to make sure you're 100% ice free before you decide to do any kind of diagnoses. So that's what we're doing next. Awesome. So a little ice in here. I'm not even pulling fan blades. I'm just going to go to the top, knock it all off, and then take this hose to the roof. This one's not even satisfying because you can't see anything, so I'll catch back up whenever I get to the roof. All right, that was quick and easy. There was very little ice on that thing, and it was only on the side that had the expansion valve on it, so that once again tells me it was low on charge. I could have looked at that to begin with and already said, hey, I know what's going on. I know what's going on with this thing. But yeah, a different turn of events for today. I hope this thing is long enough. That's one of them slinky hoses. It just gets tiny on you. I like it. 100 foot long. Does the job. I think I got enough here. We're gonna go over here and see. Hip. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Hell. Come on. Why are you hanging up? What are you hanging up on? Oh, the thing. It's hanging up on the thing. I just gotta let her. Hip. 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 Oh, there it goes. There we go. I'm good. I am good. All right. So we're gonna hit this thing from the inside out, you know, the right way, not how I usually do it. I usually do it the lazy and wrong way. Let's see if we can get some junk out of it. Yeah, see here. Ha! Yep, she is definitely dirty. Y'all can see all the muck coming out of there. I'm not going to be able to hit the whole thing like this because the fan is the only place I can actually hit it. But we got a lot of junk coming out of here. I've seen worse, definitely. Matter of fact, recently I've seen worse. Try to get this side a little bit. Yeah, she is definitely dirty. So here in the DFW, got a lot of cottonwood. It gets stuck on these dang fins, and for your ACs and your any condenser outside. When you hit that, man, just got to hit it at an angle and knock it off the top. If you try to spray cottonwood directly on, it is going to go right inside that coil and stay there forever. There's cottonwood on the top of this thing. Just hit it at an angle. Get all them bird feathers off of there too, you know. Don't think bird feathers are good for... I'm already getting wet. So this is going to be a little boring, daunting process, but whenever I clean a coil, I make sure I do it right. You don't ever want to say you cleaned a coil, put it in your notes, and then 2 weeks later someone comes out and they clean the coil and take pictures of a bunch of crap coming out, and you look like an idiot. You said you did it, but you didn't do it. Maybe you didn't do it all the way, but there's still a bunch of dirt and crap coming out from underneath this thing. It wasn't 100% plugged up like one I'd seen about 2 days ago. That one was definitely 100% plugged up. But this is definitely plugged up enough to make a difference. And I'm gonna hit that one too, because why not? I'm already here, right? Not supposed to work on things. It's not on my work order, but I'm also all about, let's save a call, you know? Somebody comes out next month and that could be a call next month, you know? And all they had to do is clean the coil. Well, all I have to do is clean it now, and we ain't got to worry about that next month. Anyhow, I'll get back with you in a minute. My doorbell's ringing. Okay. Condenser coil clean. Check. Evaporator coil de-iced. Check. Oh my gosh, I came all the way up here like an idiot. Now don't be an idiot, people. I forgot to turn the dang burn breaker on. I'm so tired today. Okay, we'll push forward. We'll keep going. Down and up one more time. I'll be back. Round 7. Okay. Hip. Yeah. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, it's like completely empty. Oh, that's a 410 anyway. Let's try some 404. Yeah. Trying to bleed off my suction. It's really hard because there's not hardly any pressure on it at all. I'm gonna bleed the air out of my hose. So basically we're just gonna fill the sight glass, and I already checked the evaporator. Usually when there's a big leak or even some small leaks, you're gonna have signs. You're gonna have oil traces. You're gonna have something just says, hey, look at me, I'm a leak. and then you can go figure it out. But this thing has 2 sight glasses. That's weird. I'm gonna dig into that. I'm curious what that means. Leave this side off. And let's just start filling her up. What's the current temperature? 80 degrees, so I'm looking for 105 degree condensing temperature. Suction temperature should be in the negatives. It's still probably 30 degrees in there right now. Had it off for about maybe 30 minutes while I was cleaning coils and removing ice. So we're just gonna fill the sight glass though. If this thing's working the way it's supposed to, then that should be all we need to do. But that condensing temperature is definitely gonna have to come up. One thing to remember, people, is when you're doing the thing with the water on the coil, right? Until that water evaporates, your condensing temperature is going to be low. That's just science, okay? So don't think that you ain't doing it right if your thing's low. So that side glass is almost empty. We got time. Let's see what's going on with this extra side glass here. I see. Oh, it does that thing, then it goes out to the thing there, comes, and it does. Okay, yeah, all right, I see. So what we got is weird. We have our discharge, 2 discharges coming out of the compressor. All right, one's right here, which is connected to this switch, and then one is your main discharge, which goes directly to the condenser. So this is a form of pressure, head pressure control. So there's a valve right here that is going to open and close. If the head pressure gets too high, it will open and allow refrigerant to go through the, hang on, let me not be dumb. It's going to open or it's going to close. The valve is going to, on pressure increase and heat increase, it is going to, okay, whenever it's low, this is going to open up and bypass the condenser. So when it's high, it'll go through the receiver, then through the headmaster. It's basically extra stuff that's not necessary to be real. That's what we're talking about right here. Extra unnecessary stuff. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can see the sight glass that I care about. And it is not even close. This thing was redonkulously low on charge, which is surprising that I didn't find any oil anywhere. Not even kinda. So I don't know where it's blowing out of, but we're gonna check up here when I'm done, check all the Schraders, check all the king valves, and check all the pressure switches and blah blah blah, and make sure that we're holding, that we're not blowing it out up here. This is gonna take a minute to charge this thing up. That's a big receiver. That receiver itself probably holds 15 pounds, and I doubt this unit will take 15 pounds. I hope not, because I don't think I have 15 pounds. But we're gonna figure it out. One way or another, they're gonna be freezing. That's not good. That's, she came out of the thing. Huh. I might try to fix that. It shouldn't be too hard. If the seal tight actually comes all the way back up, let's see if we can fix it. Oh, there's the thing. So that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if it comes up. I don't want to shock things. Okay, we're good on that side. Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do the thing? I might have to pull the wires from the inside. Almost there. Yep, we're there. Yep. Hip, hip, ta! Fixed. Crisis averted. How are we doing on this side glass? Oh, we're still flashing. I'll get back to you, people. All right, we got her charged up. We're gonna check on these Schraders real quick. That one's definitely leaking. Okay, well, there's one. Let's see what else we got. Let's check on these guys down here. That one's nice and tight. Not leaking. What about this guy? Hip, 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 hip. That one is not leaking. Let's check on this other one down here. Hip, rip, jaw. See what this guy's doing. See if I can aim right. Oh, got the fan thing, water, wind. Goodness gracious. Don't touch the fan, people. It hurts. That one is not leaking. I'm gonna check around the king valve here. Just get her nice and doused. That king valve is nice and tight. We got one leaking Schrader. Luckily, your boy has got the fancy schmancy Schrader tool thingy from a bobber. Look, I already knew. I just knew, you know? Sometimes you just know. So, if you don't have one of these, get one. I would not recommend getting a JB brand because the stupid cotter pins break all the time. Here's my old one. Yeah, I know. I went and got another JB. But the cotter pin broke on it, and I was already like, I'd already pulled the thing out. So I had to shove a piece of thermostat wire in the thing there to get her to work. So this is going to be my backup for my just-in-case moments when this one breaks, because it'll happen. Guarantee it's going to happen. As a matter of fact, I'm going to check and see if it's in there right now. Cotter pin is in there right now. All right. It's going to break. That's just what they do. Maybe if you know of a brand that's better, let me know, because I would love to get on one that is not going to break on me after a couple of uses. So maybe I'll get online and do some searching around or something. Maybe. All right, here we go. So these are important to do. You could do it under pressure. A lot of people they see a leaking Schrader and they just tighten it. Yeah, guys, just replace it. There's no point in tightening the thing. It may work for a little bit, but it loosened for a reason, or it's just not a good one, you know? I can't tell if I'm out or not because there's so much vibration on this compressor. So we're just gonna assume that it's out. Let's see what we got here. See if we actually have a Schrader. We have a Schrader core, and it is definitely bad. It's corroded. It's done. It goes right there. And get us a new one. There we go. Let's get it. Get it. Hip, char. Push back that pressure. Remember, don't over tighten your Schraders, guys. Break that sucker off right in there. And there we go. Voila. Just for giggles, we'll go ahead and double check on it. Yep. Yep, that's the deal, that's the thing. Leaking Schrader. I don't see any oil signs anywhere, any oil signs of a thing going to doing the wrong stuff anywhere as far as leaks go, so I'm gonna button it up. Yep. Yeah. And come on. Ow! Piece of crap. Pinched my finger. So yeah, we're gonna button this up and call it good. I won't be videoing my next one because it's in the dang burning apartment complex. That'll be fun. I like the refrigeration stuff though. Wish I could do more of that. I wish I could video more of that. That would be nice. A lot of them are inside, especially the little reach-ins. I'd really love to show y'all some of that stuff, but it's inside, you know, and I can't just, you know, go off showing people and businesses and stuff like that. Not yet, anyway. Maybe if I ever... Hey, that reminds me. Let me tell y'all about something real quick. Just 2 days ago, we went over 500 subscribers. That's right. I don't know how, but tell you what, it happened. So what's going to happen then? I got me an LG scroll compressor. I believe it's LG. It's a train compressor. I told y'all over and over I was gonna, next time I saw one on a roof, I was gonna take it down and put it in the garage and cut her right up for you. So it's in the garage. Got another little sweet treat for you that I found on that same roof on a different unit. Actually, I think it was the same unit that this scroll was on, but yeah, I'll show you that treat too. We're gonna do some cutting. I'm gonna get some grinding wheels, charge up all my DeWalt batteries, and thanks for subscribing. If you've subscribed, that actually freaking awesome. That means a lot. So if you haven't, and it's just a you know, click away, and I would appreciate it. It'd be awesome. So yeah, coming soon, compressor in Don't Be an Idiot's garage. That'll be fun. Got to make sure you wear your eye protection when you do the grinding. Now, I'll do it right. I'll do it right. Anywho's, appreciate y'all. Till next time, deuces.